Check me out, y'all.
That's 2 more silver.
Very well. 1470 it is. This caravan will contain the following.
I don't know. It's like an inch and a half long. It's really tiny. It's shitty as fuck.
What the hell is
I'll take
this?
the body. Don't worry.
Yeah,
This
sorry.
person committed
she,
suicide. I'll take the body.
No, they didn't.
Okay, so I think
Truly
this is
believes
kind
she
of
committed
mandatory,
suicide.
you know? So basically, the Brascals
How ridiculous.
noble culture, right?
Oh, fuck.
Or you will not live long enough to see another season.
And now I have even more money.
What's that about?
87 copper. I don't know, Clifford was all naked and, you know, half dressed and sweaty, and he had an axe in his hand, and he walks up and he's like, "You're so-and-so, right?" And she's like, "Yes." He's like, "You're a Grodian merchant?" She's like, "Yes." And then he just fucking... Just fucking cut her right down.
Interesting.
Dead. And I found
You
this.
guys know about the murder mystery? I'm supposed to be quiet, but I'm curious.
The murder
Oh,
mystery.
the Brascals did it. Look at this shitty knife.
The Brascals
It's like just like an inch thick.
Oh.
Super shitty. Yeah, they...
And then they went and,
Probably.
I guess, murdered that woman. Do you know
Well,
what
apparently they were
happened?
4 Grodian merchants from Grodia, obviously, since they're Grodian merchants, but my brain likes saying Grodia as many times as possible, so I guess they're just killing them. I think I know why, though,
We do know why.
but I won't share that openly. Yes.
I was curious about this interesting.
Sorry, maybe you should go ask the drug addicts of the poor quarter.
There's any left?
Think?
Yeah,
Alright.
good luck.
Daria. Have you seen Maya today?
I believe they headed out to the farms.
Appreciate it.
Should have seen it. It was honestly very exhilarating to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think he'd do it out in broad daylight, but they really don't give a shit, do they?
Who's gonna arrest him? The guards? No.
He did it right in front of them, right in front of the main gate.
Yeah, it's a message.
It's a something. It's got balls. You can say that. You're going to get the milk.
Yeah. Tried looking for her this morning.
Flashback
She wasn't there.
Kyler, might I stop you for a moment?
Sure, yeah.
Ah. Well, I hope you're having a good day. Hope it was profitable.
It's been okay.
I believe you'd mentioned that you could provide some training.
She wants to join in on the night training.
Mm.
Is this an acceptable weapon for training?
For a dagger? Sure.
I personally like it, but he's a lot better with those.
It's not what I'm used to.
You could go through a man's neck clean through, side to side. I have to pee. I'm gonna go pee in that lighthouse, and I will meet you by Maya. If you're not there yet, I'll just come find you. He's gonna be better at teaching you how to play with daggers. I can teach you how to throw them. But he can also kind of teach you how to throw them. He might teach you how to throw them, and then I'll teach you how to perfect the throwing. The accuracy.
I see.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's a, almost looks like a mail breaker. You might be able to put that between, some chainmail there. What's it made out of?
Breaker. I don't know.
Steel, iron? No idea.
No idea.
A little hard to see, but if it is
With a
steel,
gift.
it would be... Oh, a gift. Who from?
From one of our friends in Orange. Their idea of paying for protection is, well, giving you one of these and showing you how to use it.
Fair enough. Well, if it is
They haven't
steel,
been very instructive.
you could probably use it to pop some chain. Because it's smaller at the top, thicker at the bottom. Need a bit of force to it, though. Because iron, you can still do that.
And how
but,
should one...
That works.
Like so?
2 hands works.
Hmm.
That's the wrong button. 2 hands works, anything like that. If you can get it in there. Weak points, well, depending on what they're wearing. With those, yeah, it's not really a slashing weapon, you're more of a stabbing weapon, so you want to be going for things like the heart, and the throat, and the jugular.
It appears quite delicate. I'm afraid that if I were to attempt to, say, hit a bone, it would break or glance.
That's why you want it to be made out of steel. Less chance of that happening.
And could it be used like this? Against the neck?
Definitely.
Oh.
A good killing blow to the neck with a
But it would
knife, though,
require
usually
upward
involves
thrust.
a cut as well. So with those, you want to be careful. Also works under the chin as well. If you can get a blade up, you could shut someone down pretty quick.
I'm used to the kind where you can go like this. But,
Me
I
too.
don't think it would do much.
No. It's blunted on the side. It's a stabbing weapon. You could also parry with it if you had something else, but I wouldn't try it with something like that if you're not used to it. But, you know, last-ditch effort,
Parry.
maybe. Someone's swinging a sword or a blow towards you, you can deflect it. Or position it somewhere else so you're in a better position yourself.
Oh. Do you do training with the others?
Occasionally, when everyone's not busy, if you see us around there and you want to learn a thing or two, feel free to swing by. Suits you.
Well, then I shall. You think so?
Yeah. Exotic. I have to go get some
This dagger, maybe from Ireland.
from Ireland.
Wow. Doesn't look like it's been made by an elf.
That is true. It might even be Gradian. See on the base how it's a little well, fancy and such. It's got nice twisting around there. A lot of Gradian people tend to do that. I believe it's a status symbol.
I see.
When you see the swords and daggers in Ireland, they're very, well, you get what you kind of pay for, kind of see. Nothing too fancy, but it gets the job done.
Yes, it does look quite passable as a hunting knife too.
That's
So
what it
you're
is.
an expert with knives, but you carry a sword?
It's only a short sword, and I use it with my left hand. The idea is to use this sword to control where they are, and the killing blows with the knife.
Ah.
Still working on it, but gets the job done.
Deception in combat.
That's what I'm good at. Anyway, I need to go get some milk.
You were headed to the village?
Yeah.
Milk.
Mm-hmm.
Might I escort you to the village?
Of course. Shall we?
Wonderful. Timmy, how do you know Saravus?
We met a couple months ago. In terms of... like brother-sistery, or...?
Yes.
No. No, we met a couple months ago.
Ah. Not very long.
No, but when you go through a lot with someone...
Quite a strong bond.
Yeah.
Time compresses, I understand.
Mm-hmm. Feels like years, honestly.
Before you know it, a century will have gone by.
Yet to see my first. Knock, knock, knock. Maya, please. Well, she's in there, but she's, being weird. So we'll wait for a little bit.
Ah. I would like to say hello before I leave.
Of course, I don't know how long she'll be, but I've got nothing else to do.
Why do you need milk?
For my child.
Child?
Yes. We recently came into the possession of a very young wolf pup. And since I don't produce milk, and Sarah refuses to give up hers, we have to get milk from the cows. To feed her.
You had me rather concerned, Callie.
What, that I had a kid? Oh, would that be so terrible?
No.
Yes.
Only if it was with a human.
A half-breed.
Imagine that.
Whoa, a half-breed in these times.
It's better than back in the day.
Suppose it's better here than
Did you find Maya?
Where is I think she's in her house, but she seems a little when I knocked, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. Jesus fuck. See what I mean?
Dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
It's not so uncommon now, Kyler. Half-breeds, especially here in human land.
Yeah, Harrowland seems like a
It's
bit of a
great
hodgepodge
burden upon the
of
parents.
everything, isn't it?
Hmm.
Well, I gave you the copper. Get the milk. I'm gonna go run and probably get to the tavern. If you want to meet me there.
Sure.
Start extending around. Okay.
Prefer to
See you in
sit
a bit.
around in the tavern.
Have fun. Yes.
Oh yeah, Saravus.
Where I can listen to everyone's voices.
Have you thought about returning home?
Not really, honestly. Not really much there for me. Left for a reason. What about you?
There's a place for you in Eshmith Alas. I could return home.
Aren't they kind of a little anti-drow recently? Especially recently?
Recently? You mean since the war? Yes. For the last couple of 100 years, they have been.
Yeah.
And that would be why I am not in Eshmith Alas.
Yeah, what's your motive? What's your angle here?
My motive, my angle.
Yeah, because you give off this vibe of someone who's just kind of here enjoying the view, but yet you hit me with these weird mathematical spy things, which makes me think there's something more to you.
What I mean is, you would be welcome in my house. And I believe I've told you that before.
You have. It's an interesting concept for me.
But my opinions were almost too radical for my own house.
Those being?
You remember what we just talked about?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing.
Interesting. So even in the best
There's
houses in
limits to the
Edgemithalos.
kindness. Yes, even in the best houses.
And Ithorel, how do you know her? Thoriel?
Ithoriel.
Hmm.
She is barely of Ishmathala.
She walks around like a high elf.
Oh, indeed, she does. She is like one of the high elves of old, before the war. She left before the worst of it, and didn't see how he changed.
Hmm. So being from Edgemithalos, and being from a different kind of house, how do you feel about the Empire and such? About this war and
The
everything?
Empire.
Hmm.
Humans, they're vile.
Mm-hmm.
I can return to Ishmathalas because the thing for which I was exiled.
Did you fuck a drow?
The Empire.
It's okay if you did.
Yes, I did.
Did you actually?
You put it so bluntly.
Wow. And that's why they didn't like you.
There were 2 reasons for my leaving. 2 beautiful reasons.
2 drow?
I'm not drow. Half drow, half elf.
Ooh. Exotic. What happened to them?
I'd mind your words. The Empire happened. I lived in Eastern Ireland for 500 years with them.
Oh. I'm sorry.
And now I can get some manner of revenge against the Empire if I stay here.
I see.
I can run home. And go back to my house. But they won't act. And I'll never get my revenge.
Why isn't Edgemithalos involved in this? They know that the Empire's going to come for them after Ireland, right?
I don't know.
It's frustrating.
House Iander has a stranglehold on everything.
House Iander.
Yes, sorry. I'm talking politics to someone not from the homeland. House Iander is the king's house. After the war, they strengthened their grip on everything.
So it's a political thing rather than people not wanting to help, it's more so they can't.
Iander does what the king commands. The king does not wish war.
Surely he knows a war is coming after Ireland.
Perhaps. Let me tell you, no house suffered more than mine during the war. We were all but destroyed.
By the drow, by the things you guys care about.
by the Drow. It was our greatest sin. And when the end of the war came, we grieved. Because every death was the death of kin. We had lost who we were, and it had almost destroyed us.
Hmm.
Our patrons were very wise. But oh, I would still love to see the banners of my house stand here against the Empire. Even if it meant we all died. Because that would be a just war. Maybe we could regain our honor.
Well, how this war's been going, I'd welcome any other banners here to fight with us.
Do you believe in Mirandel and what he's doing?
Half the time I don't know what Mirandel is doing, I'll be honest, Lithel.
He seems to be the only one in the city truly working to bring an end to the Empire.
He's trying. It's hard for me to trust this man, but...
And why? Why is it hard to trust?
Well, he made a lot of interesting choices and a lot of interesting calls that got a lot of, people I cared about killed.
Let me put it to you this way. House Iander wanted him dead. And there's only one reason for that. He was having an impact. Aldo?
Afternoon.
Good fight this morning.
Thank you,
Is Maya
Vanna.
here?
Maya?
Yeah.
I believe so. We are waiting.
She's inside. She's, taking a breather. Knock, 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 knock. Good timing.
Is there something happening?
Pretty sure I just saw the Rascals and the Black Serpent just open fighting.
Really?
Yeah.
On the streets?
Yeah, there were some black Rascals being carried off the Somas.
You know what I'm here for.
Well, stay outside the walls.
That's why I'm here.
What am I here for, Maya?
Your secret addiction to. Okay.
Maybe we can
some
have...
mommy milker.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I was told to not say that anymore. You're here for some milk. Right?
Yes.
With Maya.
Yes, I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm fucking...
I'm trying to see if I can get a hold of some
Kyler.
flax seeds.
It appears there's fighting going on inside the wall.
As per
They
usual.
sword about you when you go in.
Always.
I guess
No,
the
not
Black
as per
Serpents
usual.
attacked the Rascals from the looks
There
of
you
it.
go.
Open fighting.
Thank you.
I think it
No
mostly
problem.
got calmed down now. They were just... Seems like they were talking
Thanks,
out than an
Kyler.
arrow.
Well,
It's one
Thank
of
you,
the
Maya.
felt in the room. Then it just seemed to
Thank you.
disperse.
Well, how's everything doing with your pup?
She's doing great. She's getting big and strong. Soon she'll open her eyes.
Have you named her?
Yes. Her name's Artemis.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Optimus.
Artemis.
Artemis.
ah, that's a lovely name. Oh,
Speaking of which, I need to feed her because she's probably howling by now. Good to see you, Maya. A pleasure as always, Lithel.
good to see you too.
Of course.
Oh no.
Be careful in there.
I'm gonna fight a brass skull! Interesting. I'm gonna run through the woods. Oh shit.
Covered by a spider silk cloak, and then it would be an
Take one of his knives.
low enough.
Not me. With an 18, it clenches off your armor perfectly fine. You're good to go.
I don't know if you heard
First I've actually seen of a black serpent.
Same here, especially during the day.
What's happening?
There's several injured. I need to head on to do this.
Huh? Ah, the black serpents they attacked in broad daylight.
Ballsy. Against the skulls?
Damn it. No, I need to get to the noble district.
Let's go.
I saw her fighting with an ace. This man is clearly bleeding heavily. He's barely holding on, but if you can treat him enough, he'll go.
All right, Jack, I need your help. Come here. We need to bring him out of the battlefield. Bring him to your bench.
Fucking shit.
I'll grab his legs. 3, 2, 1.
I got this middle section.
Fuck.
You know it's not good.
Come on, to the bench. Quickly. He is losing blood and he is losing it fast.
Yep. But slice my leg.
With a nat 1, you're gonna fall to your knee. Something struck you. I'm not sure where. So when you feel your side, it's wet. Very, very wet and soaked with red blood. Cerevic.
Oh no. There they go.
Kyler, you're
I already had one injury roll on my arm. A Tish rolled an 18 for when I was taking that.
Yeah, with a 16, the earlier strike to your shoulder is not deep. You will survive. So you just get a bandage.
Cool. Thank you.
That's bad. That's really fucking bad. They said that they've retreated for now.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to get some rolls for checking these two bodies.
Well, that one was already checked from what I'm aware.
This one? What about this one?
No,
VRChat.
that one. On the hill. That one was already
This one wasn't
dead away.
checked. Give me your where's dead body.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some rolls too.
I already checked that one, he's empty.
Oh, is he?
Yep. Oi, hey, stop that right now. No. I guess we're not getting them. I'm just going to assume I didn't find anything on these bodies. Okay. I don't want to leave them fucking laying here for 20 fucking minutes waiting for DM to roll for one thing.
Excited. And vanish.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
That was exciting.
Vanish.
Where'd you get this? This is...
Don't worry, I'll just make him go outside of the...
Where'd you get this?
Stosh just thrusted it into my hands.
Stoss's.
Yeah. Skedaddle, skedoodle. There we go. Okay. Streets are clean.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Yes, how can I help you?
There was a second body here, but he had to respawn. May I search it? Those two were already searched. I rolled a
Not
nat
if
1
you
for
know
that
any
one.
help.
This is the last one.
Okay. Prepare yourselves.
I gave Soma the last one.
She's looking for something in specific if I roll high enough.
Sure. What are you looking for first? Out of curiosity.
A little vial of something.
Oh my god, it's
She knows
With
they
a
take potion.
4, you find 2 copper.
And Tish,
Success! She had one of the coppers.
when
Profit.
the two of them multi-killed on that one,
Yeah,
I
I've made
ran over and
it,
picked up one of the spare
I made
daggers,
5 copper today. No,
or one of the daggers that dropped. So I
3
could go
copper.
for it.
I made 4 copper today.
Wow.
For the milk.
I need to speak to both of you right now.
Okay. Oh boy, everyone's running. Why is everyone running?
Let me grab my milk.
Oh boy.
by the church.
Can I hold that? I want to hold that so bad.
I know. We need to get to the church.
Where's Mirandel?
I just want to wave it around for a moment. Just for a moment.
Where did fucking Mirandel run off? There he is. Oh my god, you blend in with the grass. Fucking all gillied up over here.
This is a fucking deadly weapon.
Listen. Come closer, I can whisper.
Mirandel, you've been a very bad boy.
I know. Alright, listen. Listen closely. I have a theory. And this theory is that in the absence of a certain commander, the gangs have gotten more violent.
Yes.
Maybe if they get violent enough with each other, he might get released. Which can only be good for Adwick. People need to stop playing hero, though.
If he's not already dead.
He's not.
You're so sure. Who told you that?
I spoke with the magistrate the other day about having him released, and he made it very clear he was alive. But his hands were tied.
Well,
Long story
these are some
short,
skulls.
no. You
Shit.
and Kyler need to tell everyone to stop playing hero and let this play out.
This isn't hero, we're making money, Mirandel. At least I am. Can't speak for Kyler.
I came in
But
late.
just
Speaking
don't
of-
be too effective.
You wanna go kill some servants?
Not at the moment.
Don't be too effective.
Don't worry. I've only gotten one of them so far, the slippery devils.
Ineffective is my middle name.
Mirandel, but I'm a little bored.
God damn it.
Well, I'm gonna go feed my wolf pup. I'll see you later.
Sure.
Alright. Let me make sure no one I actually care about is in
Actually-
the fucking brawl right now.
Can I have a chat with you while you do that?
Sure. Sorry, my head stopped working for a moment there.
Make sure to watch the rooftops. They jumped from there before.
Every time you say, "Can I have a chat with you?" It sends shivers down my spines, and not the fun shivers.
I'm sorry about that.
Hmm.
Am I allowed to come inside or would Don kill me?
Well, if he sees you in here, so I don't know when he's coming back. Guard, stay outside, please.
How about we have a chat somewhere else after you finish feeding your wolf?
Is it like a private chat?
It is.
Okay, give me like less than 3 minutes, and I'll be right back out.
Sure, I'm going to run over and see if I can stop people from being heroes.
Yes, I know! It's late. Mystery, danger, ineffective. I'm gonna quickly go AFK chat. Just gonna fill my drink up and stuff. Hang tight. Mystery, danger, and effective Kyler Erdhart. At your service. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Nice warm headset. Okay. Artemis has been fed. Return to bed. Wolf has been fed.
Good, good. Right, I suppose let's go to the archives.
She nearly said her first word today.
Really?
Yeah,
How exciting.
very. Then I'm going to teach you how to read and write.
Well, that'll be something, won't it?
I might put her up with you just so she gets the best education. I hope that's okay. I don't want the other wolves to bully her.
I see. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, she just needs to open her eyes first.
Be right back. Oh dear.
Oh,
Ooh, that was rough.
what the fuck was that? Did
Especially bad.
fucking Arn spawn in a dragon or something?
Not sure what you mean by that, but
Why am I suddenly headachy?
I think it's happening to all of us.
What have you done to the scribery?
I've entrenched it with dark magics. Right.
Right.
So, I wanted to talk to you about, well, oh god, a number of things.
Should I get the wine?
This must be the gang violence infecting everyone. Perhaps.
Okay, one of those conversations. You got it. Ah, my head. God.
Wine will help.
Someone should tell Mithrax that whatever's happening needs to stop.
They're probably all changing out of skulls and serpents into regular shit. Ugh. Oh. I think it's cleared up. Ah, okay, we're good.
Thank the gods for that.
So what's on your mind, Mr. Mirandel?
Has Seraph said anything sort of strange to you lately?
Half the things Seraph said is strange. You have to limit it a bit more.
Something strange about me, perhaps?
Nope. And if Sarah said something weird about you, probably wouldn't want to tell you anyway, right? That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. It's about your medication.
No, not about my medicine.
Okay.
She hasn't mentioned anything to you about, where I come from?
What does that mean? About Ejmislos?
Well, no.
What proverbial bush are you beating around, Miranda? You can speak plainly with me.
She said something that I'm not quite sure I actually believe. She told me her matriarch speaks to her, and that she told Saravith that I was... You're going to think this is insane. Saravith told me that her matriarch thinks that I'm half Drow.
Don't you know both your parents, though?
It's no secret that I look nothing like my father.
Yeah, but you're not fucking
always
purple.
suspected That's true. That's true. Which is why I'm racking my brain about it. I've never seen another elf with red eyes. Amber, maybe, yes, something close, but never bright red.
That's also true,
It's
but
something that always bothered me.
I've also not met many elves that have weird tinglies either, so maybe that has something to do with it.
Maybe.
I believe that she believes that she's talking to her matriarch. I don't know whether or not it is her matriarch, but I mean, we've seen way too much to think that it isn't something real and tangible. I think at this point, right?
My thoughts exactly. Even if she is just filling my head with fluff, what if it is true?
What does she gain by doing that, though?
I don't know. Maybe she thinks she can use me as an ally or something if I think that I'm part Drow. Not to say that anything she's told me about Drow culture makes me relieved.
I know the feeling.
I don't want to be subservient to anyone, let alone at the bottom of a social totem pole.
Like a cat with
And
a
especially
toy,
as a-
I believe the words you said were. Well, do you believe it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Would explain why you're always scheming, I suppose.
It's not scheming,
Plotting, sorry, forgive me.
No. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is scheming and plotting.
I mean, honestly, Miranda, what would it change if it was true?
Well, it would mean I'm a half-breed. It would mean that I am an abomination in my, well, surface family's eyes, as well as the one below, if it is true.
I'll drink to
I
that.
don't even know who my father would be.
It's not so bad. But how would they not know? How would your mother not know?
That's the thing. My mother would know.
Can you send a raven?
Everyone. I could, but it would be intercepted and read. And if I'm asking these questions, it might put my mother's life in danger. I can't have that. She's the only family that was ever really kind to me.
Hmm.
I'm starting to understand why.
Wait, we could be brothers.
Well, are you half Drow, half Elven, or?
No, but I
I thought
don't.
you said your mother was Grodian, human.
Mm-hmm.
You mean your father? Maybe. Wouldn't that be something?
That would be fucking terrible.
Why?
I mean, I'm related to you.
A terrible thought, surely. I'm sorry you had to think it.
Okay, so if it's a lie, it's a lie. Who cares? If it's true, honest to God, what does it change right now?
Nothing right now, but
It's kind of like having your life shaken upside down a little bit.
I suppose it is, yes.
I could see that.
It's not that I am against it or anything like that. It would honestly explain quite a lot. It's a lot to process.
I could imagine.
It makes sense, though. My mother was still is a staunch advocate for Drow integration.
Like,
part of the reason she was married off to my father, because she did not know her place in
is
the
that
royal court.
like Lithel's family?
No, it's not.
There's...
I know we look similar, but...
No, I was actually talking to her today about politics in Edgemythlos. She mentioned that her house was quite... not loving of Drow, but they weren't as hateful, I suppose.
No, Silverlay's lands lie on the entrance to the Underdark, at least within Edgemythlos. The Silverlay family was brought to prominence during the Drow Wars. A lot of them are veterans of the war.
You did say that they lost the most.
For the most part, don't. Well, the house that was on Silverlay's lands lost the most. They were completely destroyed. Silverlay was a minor house up to that point. But following some brilliant tactical maneuvers by our patron, he was able to take the land back, or at least he broke a siege and got credit for taking all the land back.
When you say brilliant maneuvers,
No,
is
I don't
this
mean
like
archways or anything?
Because that's the second time I've heard that about, wars in the past.
No. He knows nothing, and in fact was almost assassinated not only a week ago by the king because of a letter I sent. I might need to send another now. Because Edgemythlos is going to war with itself.
A civil war?
Something like that.
Between who?
My uncle needs to know. I don't know. But with all this getting out in our land, I think the elves have caught wind of it. Things are being shaken up instead. First time in millennia it's happened, but... just another thing going wrong.
Civil war in the north. The war here. Explosions with the dwarves. Civil war with Edgemythlos. A lot of moving pieces.
It is. A lot of people vying for control right now. How much is... I know you and Sarah talk a lot these days. How much has she kept you abreast of everything?
Depends on what you mean by everything. She doesn't seem to care too much about the war. So, if you've been telling her information about that, I haven't heard it from her.
There's information she knows that even I don't have access to, according to her at least.
Yeah, she always says that,
Due
but
to her
she's
nature.
always mum on what she's actually telling anyone.
Indeed. I'm worried for her, Kyler. She always fought against whatever was trying to control her. But now that she perceives that it's her matron, she couldn't care less. She's still being controlled. She's not free. No freer than she was. I think you know that.
Different master, I suppose.
Yes. I, for one, am tired of masters.
I could imagine.
You don't need to nervously glance at the door every 5 minutes. I'm not planning anything.
Not worry about you.
I see.
Oh, I didn't mean to offend you. Oh, hang on. You're so cunning, and you could easily get the upper hand on me, Mirandel. I'm just a little concerned, that's all.
If Falgrith was going to kill us, he would not show himself.
Should we pour another glass of wine just in case?
Just in case.
He shows up. What else is there? You said there was a few things you wanted to talk about?
What do you know about Serevith's shackles?
Well, I know some people got fucking skewered from the Royal Guards because of something to do with them. I was told that they were destroyed eventually.
I see.
Though I don't know how true that is, as per usual.
Fair enough. Apparently Baelor ran screaming when he read them. Some such thing.
Wasn't there for that. Didn't see that happening.
That's why they got arrested. He tried to run off with them and hide them.
Oh. Yeah,
he had no idea why he did that. So the guards arrested him. Then the Royal Guard comes streaming down and...
skewered him and Stoss.
But, indeed.
Do you trust them, by the way?
Indeed. Absolutely not.
Stoss and Torgrim.
No, absolutely not.
Do you know what they're doing here?
I do.
I've been thinking. Why?
That I cannot tell you.
Secrets. Alright, then keep your secrets.
Secrets. It's the only way I can get them to sort of trust me.
Right.
We keep each other's secrets and... I don't know, we sort of just coexist.
Hope it's nothing nefarious.
I don't know what they're doing. 50% of the time. Nefarious. That is interesting to say. Whether or not it would be nefarious.
Should I be scared?
I think you should be apprehensive at least.
Yeah, they seem to have a sort of kinship with Sarah and I, or at least trying to. I guess that's how it's supposed to be down there, I guess.
I actually have no idea. I don't know. Who's to say? Maybe I just don't understand the culture.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just so many fucking moving parts now, I don't know really who to trust, so it just dawned on me recently. I have no fucking idea why they're up here, so I was just kind of a little concerned, that's all.
I see.
I don't want you
Nothing
to...
that would concern you personally, but it's... Yes, I can't speak on it.
That's fine. I was just, I understand how secrets and such work. It's okay.
Yes. I cornered them in one day and forced their hand, and now we've sort of just, as I said, have been coexisting.
Seems to be that way. Oh well.
Yes.
As long as I've got nothing to worry about. Well, personally, I guess. They're not going to stab me in the back or something.
Indeed.
Yeah, as for the shackles, no fucking idea. I was very out of the loop on that one, so to speak. Can't remember what I was doing, but yeah, that was a whole thing that I was not there for.
I see.
Oh, we were talking to Alexis. That's what we were doing when that was all going down, I think.
Have you heard back from her since that day?
No, I'm trying not to, you know. I don't want her to be seen around a fucking drow, you know, that sort of thing. Plus, she's probably busy anyway, so.
Right.
How about you?
No, but I've been far too absorbed in everything. I was trying to go see the magistrate earlier, but my goddamn back. It's been no good. He's busy.
Everyone's busy.
Everyone.
Did you hear about the push for the war effort?
Yes, I collected 2 silvers from some. I have to give them to the auditor. I gave 2 silvers myself.
Good, we need it.
I'm hoping we can get the 50 we need.
I'm worried
I should
about...
probably go around start trying to collect.
He's already been speaking to everyone. Literally any person he could see.
Indeed.
They pointed him in the direction of the forge after night. Once Arn shows up, I guess. He's got some money and it's important to us that we get the iron ore.
I noticed that. Your father said he was 180 units of ore behind, and then the next day I see him in a shiny new breastplate and half plate.
Funny that, isn't it? Yeah. It's like how we don't have enough money for me to repair my sword, but he ordered a gambeson all those weeks ago. I don't know.
Is your sword still in disrepair?
No, I fixed it long ago. This is when I had nothing.
Ah, I see.
Like 3 or 4 days of being here.
I see.
Man.
How's everyone else doing? The other survivors?
Everyone seems to be doing okay. I don't know, I don't really feel in the loop with anyone, really. I feel like I'm kind of on the outskirts of a lot of things, but like semi-involved. I don't know. I don't feel like I belong anywhere, I just kind of drift.
Well, at the very least, you've got people that stand by you.
Sarah?
On and the others.
Yeah, there are some alleyways that Arn and the others can't go down, though. That's what I mean.
Are you two actually close, or are you just... well, playing your cards close to your chest?
Me and Arn?
No, you and Saravith.
We're close. I trust her to some extent. I trust her more each passing day, but I'm still wary. And I think I'd be dumb not to be. But I don't know, since those shackles came off, she's changing, slowly. But changing. I'm trying to teach her, I'm trying to...
For the better?
Well, better is a, subjective, isn't it? Trying to teach her subtlety, trying to teach her the importance of keeping a level head, etc., you know. She's not threatening to kill everyone all the time.
Right.
She seems more, I don't know, ironically restrained. But you know what I mean.
I do.
Of course I'm still wary. Only because I know how good she is at the things that she does.
Right. I'm afraid that... well... I don't know.
Oh, go on. Speak plainly, Mirren.
Chat room 80-20.
Ooh.
No, it's nothing really.
Okay. Alright then, keep your secrets.
I get the feeling that when she gets what she wants, she'll be done with, well, everyone.
Depends on what she wants, I guess.
Do you even know what she wants?
I don't think she knows. Every time I ask her, she changes it. I don't think she thought she was going to survive taking those shackles off.
If you're at Silverreach, go to spawn. If you were at Silverreach, go to spawn.
So much going on. So much.
I know.
Just over a year or so ago,
A lot.
it was a fucking street route. I don't know.
Now you're a lord.
Lordling.
Mm.
But that's hush, obviously.
Of course.
I'm trying so hard to keep up with everything, Mirren. Like, politics, wars, betrayals, who I can trust, who I can't trust. It's a lot. It's very different from where I come from. And magic? Holy fuck, that goes over my head.
It took me a long time to get used to it. Longer than I wish it had. But I've made up my mind about something, Kyler.
See, that's another thing that gets me worried.
Me
Alright.
making decisions.
Where are we going? What are we doing?
No, it's nothing like that.
Okay, what's your choice then, Mirandel?
I thought about what you said. When I was trying to get Alexis to get information for us. I came up to my quarters and... yeah. Do you know about the medicine that I was taking?
I do.
I was having an internal conflict. I knew that the information could help everyone, but I didn't want to risk Alexis's life. And the small amount of trust that we had rebuilt with one another. I was about to be honest, I was about to take my medicine. So that I could force myself to do it anyway. But I don't know, something happened and I just ended up pouring it out. Still stains my, my stone floors, the carpet. Bits of glass in front of the scribery. But I smashed the vial. Hallucinations be damned. Emotions be damned. if I take away everything that resulted from the decisions that I made, try to force it down so that I can keep going, then wouldn't that just mean I hadn't learned anything? I'm not a pawn. Do not serve a master. The only reason I've ever done anything was to try and keep as many of my friends alive as I could. Failed miserably. Ended up losing sight of what was important. But at the root of it all, that's what I wanted. Still what I want. So I'll respect your wishes. I won't get her involved.
Thank you.
Well, honestly, it's quite literally the least I can do.
What does
I
that
won't
mean?
force anyone to go on any more missions.
Hmm.
I'll only bring the people that want to go because they, I don't know, need to get paid or have a vested interest. I'm not going to pull people's teeth. I'm not going to force.
I think that's
I'll
a good
go alone
start.
if I have to.
What's your end goal here? What's the big thing Mirandel is shooting for?
To get the Empire out of Ireland. That goal has not changed, but with the stipulation that no more of the people that I consider friends die in the process.
I think that's a good amendment to make.
Too little too late, probably.
Yeah, I wish you had this epiphany back in Ledford. But if we base
I wasn't
ourselves on the
thinking in
people
Ledford.
that we used to be, I'm still a street rat. I'm not a lord. So, Mr. Thessalos, to new leaves.
To new leaves.
It's the choices you make now that matter.
Indeed.
Because for some reason, I still believe there's good in you.
I would certainly hope so. Sarah keeps telling me to embrace this dark side of me that I feel that it's part of my nature.
She does that.
Because I'm Drow, I must be.
Welcome to the fucking party,
I don't think it's
Mirandel.
true, though.
Oh, that might be why she
I don't
said
think a
it.
Drow has to be evil. You're not evil.
That you know of.
This better not be one of your veiled sarcastic truths.
Depends on what you think evil is.
I suppose.
Done terrible bad things. Done good things. Done a lot of bad, though. Does that make me evil? I don't know.
Do you think I'm evil?
No. The red eyes are a little suspicious, but no. As stupid as it sounds.
The facial scars, the missing ear.
Yeah. Yeah, the way you walk around and go. Despite everything, I do believe that your goal has been to remove the Empire out of our land. I just think you were just very bad at it. Well, bad at keeping people alive while you're doing it. Does that make you evil? Yes. No. Does it make you a fool? I don't know. But who knows? Just day by day is how I'm doing it.
Right. Day by day, and maybe goblet by goblet.
Week by week, I guess. Just trying to avoid putting myself in bad positions like I always seem to find myself in. Seems like no matter what I do, I disappoint someone. You're about to ask, when have we ever been not in bad positions?
Yes.
When you walked up to me and said, "Who are you?" And I said, "I'm Kyler, sir." And you were like, "What are you doing here, Kyler?" And I was like, well, I'm hoping to look for a job." And you went, "Pfft." And then you hired me. That was when it was good. Everything from there has been a shh.
No, I gave you that job
To keep an eye on me.
because, well, that's what I told everyone. All the other elves when they were getting snooty about it. But no, I gave you that job because I saw, well, to me, it looked like you were someone that needed help, and I just wanted to be helpful.
Well, it wasn't untrue, I guess. Though "Please, Mr. Millendale, can I please have a job?" probably played a part in it.
Well, in either case, I was glad to have you as a employee and student for the time that, well, that we did have.
Remember the Night's Watch?
I remember it fondly. Children playing at politics when I look back on it.
Everything feels so much bigger now, doesn't it?
It does. Infinitely so.
How much different do we really make, though? Like, honestly.
All the difference in the world, Kyler.
There are kingdoms and weird things like Fulgrith and magic and dryads.
Drow is here.
Yes, who wants in?
Sarah.
Female Drow.
What do you think?
If there's nothing else you need to say in private to me, sure, bring her in.
I was enjoying reminiscing, but now I suppose we're going to get an earful. Go ahead and send her in.
What? And thank you, I now know her name. I always feel weird asking people.
I don't know. It all seems so much above me, that's all.
Think about the spy that was in Ledford. If we had stopped him, how radically different things could have been. Every single one of us makes all the difference if we really try. We can change the fate of the world and not even realize it. Just with one simple action.
Not killing the spy before he told people about... Well, that would have stopped the Empire.
The Empire invaded because the spy reported that we knew about magic. They could not allow that to get into other hands. They were already using it. So it essentially fast-forwarded the Empire straight to invasion mode. They were going to wait for a civil war to break out, which it was. It might still break out, not that magic is known to the entire world. But, essentially, yes.
Your fate.
Are you here to kill me?
Your guardsmen have let me in. With the weapon.
Oh, gods.
Fully loaded and ready to...
I suspect Serevith in the scribery with the hammer.
I'm going to have to have a talk to them.
I'm
They're
the
supposed to be
cause.
confiscating weapons.
Thanks for being gone for fucking 3 million hours.
I'm sorry, I got pulled into a
I looked for
meeting.
you for so long.
We were
I
getting
looked
drunk.
for you forever. Yeah, I bet you were. Without me.
Do you want some?
Yes.
You were busy killing brass skulls, if I recall.
How'd that go?
I was busy killing serpents, not brass skulls.
That's right.
It's not over yet. Could have used you. Don't know where you disappeared to.
I had to feed our child.
Ow. Oh yes, the thing I'm neglecting. Understood.
You've not been listening to a word I've said, sir. If you're
I am
supposed to
just
let that
tired
conflict
of
continue-
working over a hot stove, feeding our children while you gallivant about killing serpents. Ow.
Hit the chair.
Yeah.
Did you at least stop everyone else from getting involved, like I asked?
I told Jack stop being a fucking idiot and he cried. To Cade, but other than that, no one else got involved.
Right.
I think it's over with for now. The art competition has been cancelled though. Postponed a day.
Oh.
Maybe it could be because of the fights, or maybe something is going to happen.
There's no use of living
Can we
anymore.
ever fucking tell with this place? Regardless, we need to eat. I suggest we go do that now.
I've been drinking on an empty stomach.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna go get some food. Miranda, would you like to join us?
I've
I
already
don't want to
eaten,
interrupt
but
the conversation, but we might want to go outside. Just saying.
I can at least accompany you out. And join you for, I don't know, something.
More drinkies.
Bum. Yeah, I'm taking this with me. And I'm gonna
the
sell it.
glasses
My
can't
cup now.
leave the scriptum.
Are you kidding me?
Just chug it.
Dumps it overhead.
She's gonna smell like fucking wine.
Good lettuce.
I smell like sex and a good time. That's what I smell like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you smell like, Kyler? Well, I actually don't really know. Hold on.
Dirt. Orange.
Oranges.
Yeah, there you go.
Miranda smells like mothballs and newspaper.
Oh, please.
He's not that old, surely.
Idea what I smell like.
Yes, I do.
No, you do not.
Actually, he smells kind of good. He kind of smells like candle smoke and books, which I like the smell of both of those.
Yeah, books are nice.
New book smell. Pog.
That's why your guards get stupider and stupider every day.
Maybe they're eating the,
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. What? Is this scribe property? Is this scriptum property here? Can I hit this one?
That is scribe property. I'm gonna have to ask you to not damage
What
that,
about
please. Please do
what
not
about
cause
this
damage.
flower here?
No,
Is this
everything
flower
this flower is
scribe
also
property?
the gardeners worked very hard on that flower. Please do not hurt the flower. Hello, Master Thessalosa. Sorry I'm late today again. I was having bowel issues again, so I really need to get it checked out. Yes, it's Scarberry property. Please do not hurt the sign.
I'm sorry. I will take my destructive tendencies elsewhere.
Giving you that hammer was the worst thing I've done all day.
Explain to me why you allowed a heavily armed and armored drow
Oh, I sheathed it when I came in.
Alright, Menace.
Just when we have visitors,
You're
make
a
sure you
menace.
confiscate any weapons. Then it's not supposed to be weapons inside of the script. Unless
It's not a weapon, it's a tool.
You're a tool.
You're a tool.
Alright, kneecaps, present them
Did we
right
both
now.
just say that?
Yeah, we did.
Hey! But I got the gist.
Hold on, Godsman.
Sarah.
It just tapped it! Didn't even hit it! I left the momentum on my body.
You're vandalizing property.
No, I'm not. This is vandalizing.
What the fuck, Sarah? No! You can't do that. You can't do that. The guards will come. The guards will come, Sarah. No, stop it.
Fuck that stool.
God, seize this vandal. Don't actually. It's
I'll
fine.
beat the fuck. Don't touch me.
Property, Master Thessalosa, so I'm not inclined to protect the stool
What
in the
the
marketplace.
fuck?
You're still gods of the city. You're the scriptum gods, first and foremost.
Grab onto the rope, we'll pull you up.
What happened?
Well, it's okay. Loretta's in a
Miss Hartford just had a little accident. What happened?
Trying to get it back in.
What is it, lassie?
Saved your life.
Are you holding on to the rope?
Thank you.
Tight?
Oh, you
around
guys
your
are
arms.
cute.
I've got
Okay.
it on my arm. I have the bucket on
Let's
the bottom.
move
I
on
put
for
the
now.
bucket-
Okay.
Alright.
God, just so you know, I have a bad leg
I meant
right
to ask
now.
you, did you hear that whole thing about collecting silver for that shipment thing?
He's talked to everyone. I told you this, Mirandel. Stop pressing everyone.
Not Clifford, no.
2 of them are dead. The new boys that came in, all those new boys, 2 of them are dead. Why do you think that is?
Serpents.
Shit's going down in our own group, and we have no fucking clue about it. I'm tired of the secrets. I'm tired of the bullshit.
Can I
this group.
have some food, like some stew or some
I'd rather be
meat
starving.
or cheese or something?
Well, what would you like?
What's there to offer?
There's stew.
Sign up for
There's
this shit.
cheese. There's the 50 copper platter. I mean, it's whatever you want.
I will have some stew, please.
Sure. And you?
I've already eaten, thank you.
I'm just
Wait,
resting my legs.
Can you make me a sandwich? Get some
I
stew.
don't think we have the
Cut.
supplies for it.
What, you don't have bread?
Well, we have bread, yeah. But
Get bread and then just put some of the stew in between the bread, and I'll eat that.
I'm good at follow. I'm good at basic directions. I'm not a cook. I'll probably fuck it up.
Oh, what if you put
It's
like
a sandwich, Rin! How do you fuck up a sandwich? Fine, I'll take stew. I'll take stew. It's fine. It's fine.
Stew.
Thank you. Yeah, just keep it real simple. Because it's so hard to put stew in between 2 pieces of bread.
It's not hard to put. Why? Okay, hold on. Why would you put stew in between?
Give me a moment.
It's fine, just stew.
This one. Do you not know how to make a sandwich?
Stew is lick.
I figured out. No,
Liquid.
it
It's
just
over the bread.
it just clicked in my head.
Put some bread on your stew if you want.
Oh, I'll have that. Yeah, let's do. Wait, yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
That's extra 8 copper for bread.
8 copper.
Did you have a
Well,
good swim?
I mean-
Yeah.
Sure. So it'd be 15,
Okay,
15
so-
for the stew plus 8 for the bread.
8 for the bread, yeah. I'll put some bread. I'll put some bread with your stew here.
Okay, which is like 20.
Just wear it. Just wear it. No, it's so you're supposed
3.
to wear it. Real rag.
Oh, you were looking for me for that. I was not paying attention.
15 stew, 8 bread,
It's a lot enough to
23.
be able to cover yourself, but
You're quite good at math, actually.
Do you want your bread pre-sliced?
Stand by the fire.
Can I have it in chunks, please?
a good idea.
Chunks.
Yeah.
How do you get chunks?
Why are you like this?
Because you're the one, every time I come into this fucking tavern, you're the one that's like, ew, you're having stew again, Kyler. I'm trying to spice it up a little bit, naturally, with bread.
That's not spicing it up. You're just being fucking tedious for the workers.
She's calling me tedious.
With bread, that's the quite opposite of spicy.
He asked me how I wanted my bread! Chunks is the answer.
You're not putting spice into it, you're putting crumbs into it.
Could you put spice into it?
You could.
What
But
spices
there's
do you
already
have?
gradient spice in the stew.
I'm so stressed. I feel
Speaking
like
of
I'm about to
gradient
bounce
spices.
all over the floor.
Hey, how you doing? I'm
Give him
Kyler.
the special.
Take the chunks.
Deep breaths.
No.
Do nothing wrong.
I thought we don't talk about the
secret.
special.
The secret,
Here you go.
secret special.
No, I don't like
He
the
puts an
with chunks.
puts an extra 3 in for you.
It's quite good.
There you go. There's a
honestly,
tip
It's quite good. It's just.
for
You
dealing
don't
with.
have to pay me a tip. I'm pretty sure I'm getting paid here, but
Yeah, well, there's your tip for this very special order.
What do you think it is?
Thank you, Ren.
You don't know what it is. No one does.
Dawson, yes,
You're
I do.
welcome.
I
You
think
look like you
Dawson
want to
was
fucking
the
hang
one
yourself
who
from the
pointed
rafters,
something,
Rin.
but they said
You
something
okay?
else. I don't know the details, but
I don't know how to use the kitchen knife except how to stab. So if your bread chunks a little bit.
This one's lopsided. I'm never coming to this establishment ever
I
again.
don't want to pay for the special. That's the problem, but I really want to.
Oh, then you should buy some stew.
I'll be back in an hour or something.
no, I want yours.
Oh, you want my very special stew? What's the special?
Special.
I won't say anything until you're given it.
That is pretty special, actually. It's more of a surprise than anything.
Does it involve Quinn? I'll pay 20 copper.
I need you to say that my soup was a good choice and idea, and then you can share.
You'll pay for the special.
Your soup is a good choice and idea.
Yes, thank you. Alright.
Does that make you feel better?
It does, it really does. Because you were being mean to me just for asking what I want.
It's because you sound like a fucking white girl ordering Starbucks.
I would like my stew upside down, macchiato, frappe.
Dried off and rubbed with gradient spices, and then
It's a Gradian thing, you wouldn't understand.
Please have my bread broken into chunks, please, because the bites are too big for my baby mouth.
Just take a piece of bread and eat it. Try it. And then you can complain if you don't like it. Go on.
Hold on, I gotta.
Your mask is still on there.
Take this off.
There you go. Go on. Try a bit. Try a bit. And if you don't like it, then you can complain.
Having a private conversation.
Hmm. The subtle chew.
What do I
The
do?
juiciness. It's just fucking stew with the bread chunks. It adds a bit of substance to it. There's a bit of chew to it. It's squishy. Well, you don't like it? You don't like bread?
It's fine. Enjoy your stew. I'll pick at the edges.
Give him a day of rest.
But why? Give it a sip.
Yeah, but what? Oh God.
You'll taste one of the most tasteful drinks in your life.
Wait, is that ale in a piece of cheese? Stop! Don't look at me and laugh, Mirandel. He just turns and starts wheezing at me.
Why is?
Is that ale in cheese? And Miriam just goes. What if we put my stew in the cheese?
go buy a block of cheese.
Hey, Kyler.
Oh God,
Hey,
he's coming.
Rin.
Oh God, he's coming.
Is this the ale with cheese?
It's cheese. Yeah, it's cheese with ale. You want to try it?
Yeah.
You can have some too. It's really good.
And I forced one of my guards to try it.
Why does that work? That should not work.
You put some stuff inside. I'm not sure what it is, but it's incredible.
Well, perhaps you can.
That thing is fucking awesome. I want one.
Well, if you've got 25 copies, you can try
That's amazing, Rin.
Thank you.
It's nice. How you
Don't say
feeling?
that to me. Say that to Christos. He's the one that makes it, apparently.
Well, I'm
Oh,
telling it
it's
to
even
you.
edible.
Sorry.
Yeah, when you're done with it, you just there's no waste or
That
anything.
will surely happen, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. This is incredible.
Chomp.
Of course. No one look at me for like 5 seconds.
Everyone look at Mirandel. Ew, he's
I'm
weird.
looking at you. I'm 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 looking at you. Looking.
Mirren,
Looking,
okay.
champ.
Stew with bread chunks, right? Tasty, yes?
Don't- Look at him. Look at him
Absolutely.
glaring at us.
There you go.
Through his eyelashes.
Now I'm glaring.
I've got a scarier glove in you.
Your eyes are closed.
I think my
What the
glare
fuck?
is the scary son of a...
Still closed.
Look at my glare.
I'll tell you when they open.
Oh,
Oh,
very
there they.
scary.
Oh,
I can barely even see
nope,
it.
closed again. Open. There you go. Now you're squinting. Now you're smiling. Now you're normal. Now you're squinting.
Gods!
It's a smirky thing.
Squint.
Kind of like a smirky. Oh no, that looks more like upset than anything.
This is angry.
Fights today.
This is squint.
No.
Angry. Squint.
It's all good. It's all good.
Now you got me self-conscious.
Your eye gestures are very
What do you want?
subtle.
You called me over here for something. Bread
No,
chunks.
so don't look at me.
Soma, do you want the special?
Don't you dare.
What's the special?
Damn. Oh no.
I'll take it then.
Right, well.
He knows I'd hit him. That wouldn't be fair.
Alright. Good thing too. Soma, after you're done eating your special, we need to talk.
Yeah?
Of course.
Oh.
I'm gonna need a cut of this.
Wow.
No. Wow.
Jack, what happened to your sleeves?
The last time I had somebody come up to me.
Looks like a yoga instructor.
It I was involves, half expecting him to give me a little piece of cheese and give it to you.
That would have been very. That would
Soma, the yoga instructor.
No, not Soma, Jack.
Excitement and value.
Ooh, you know who should really have it is
He looks like a traffic cone. Whatever that is.
I'm so happy that everyone.
I hate that you've made this. We're gonna have a cheese shortage soon.
I kept
You
this
did.
secret. I kept this secret to myself. It was between me and Christos and two gods that are no longer with us.
You killed them because they knew about their secret?
Yeah, finally. No, I didn't say that I killed them. I said they got rotated out.
You said they're no longer with us.
No longer with me right now.
You pay attention, boys. He'll fucking kill you if you blab about this special.
I beg your pardon.
Keeping it a secret anymore.
I'm not giving any of that to Maya.
No, we're not.
Is it still a secret?
The special is fine.
Become a profitable enterprise now.
It seems quite profitable, actually.
Yeah, that is true.
Hold on. I need to talk to Christos, actually.
Oh, since no one's gonna tell
Stop
me.
a bit.
It's Christos.
The special.
Christos.
The special shop.
Marindol! Wait, Marindol, this is important, Marindol! Marindol!
Where's the caravan?
Marindol! Marindol!
I hate this.
What?
May I have a silver to give the silver to the caravan? Because I don't have a silver.
No.
Okay, here's no.
I've already.
No, you
I've
get.
already given 2 silvers.
Okay, Mirandel, you give Sarah a silver, who gives it to Silva, who gives the silver to the caravan.
What is it? There ale in here.
Gremlins.
What?
You're not Drow, you're gremlins.
Wait, for serious, I want a silver.
I want to.
Fuck, can I have a silver too?
Shut up.
May as well
History.
ask. Ooh.